Blessings, blessings, blessings to everyone. Hope everyone is well. And thank you for coming in to share some time with Vino Entertainment TV. You know, we have plenty of things to talk about today, a lot about relationships, relationships come in all form, right? A friend relationship, acquaintance relationship, romantic relationship, things of that sort. So relationships come in different sorts, in different ways. It definitely do. Hello to Miss Sarah and to Miss Helen. Hello, ladies. How are you all doing tonight? I'm glad to see you all in the chat. Thank you for coming and spending some time with Vino Entertainment TV and with me as well. Hello, Wiki. How you doing? Hope all is good. Hope all is good. Well, of course, you all know, but that I created Vino Entertainment TV based on my son who was demised for doing gun violence, like that. And so that made me get a show or a channel provided. That way, it also give me a chance to relate to other women's who have been in the same situation as me, or me being able to relate to some of the situations with other women that they have that um, I can learn from them as well. Um, right now, I just want to focus on family, friends, relationship. Just focus on that for just a second. You know, why is it important? It provides support to get you through the rough times. Just having someone help you through the struggles that can make a big difference. Just know that family and friends supposed to be there for you when you're in need of help. So I know we always say that family and friends, they don't do nothing for you, whatever, Um, you can't depend on family and friends, but you can depend on family and friends. It's just the ones that you're close to, you know, to talk about different things as far as relationship, that you have to be worried about it going nowhere else. It's only between you and yourself, you know what I mean? And, you know, um, we all have struggles. We all go through things. One of our things may be worse than others, but we all do go through things. There's nothing perfect about a relationship at all. I've never seen a perfect relationship. I don't even know anyone who has a perfect relationship. I don't even know how do it feel to have a perfect relationship. you know, I just don't know about that. Not at all, Miss Helen. I mean, I just know how I feel to have one, but not how I feel to have a perfect relationship. You know, and really, I don't think I would want a perfect relationship because I wouldn't learn what a rough relationship would be if it came down to it, and if it's right there with me, So I think I would want a perfect relationship. I couldn't even learn from a perfect relationship. It would show me any struggles or the rough sides or the sad side, or it would show me how to depend on just one thing. I would know the side of a rough relationship. But a perfect relationship, no, I don't want a perfect relationship. Not not now, not ever at all. Period. You know. But they say there are 7 signs of a healthy relationship. You know. Um, there's one that says trust. You have to trust each other, you know, which is a sign of a healthy relationship. Trust, That's what I think, Miss Helen. Right. No one perfect. You have to learn to get along, love, respect each other. Yes, you do, Miss Helen. You have to. I mean, if you can't get along with each other, it's gonna be a rocky relationship. It's gonna be a real rough one, a real rough one. But yeah, they say there's signs of a relationship, of a healthy relationship. They says, and they say trust is one of them. And you take trust in each other, support each other, be equal partners, be yourself, have fun together. And communicate well and be honest with each other. That's very much important, and respect each other as well. You have to do that. And Sarah says, I don't think there is such as a perfect relationship. No, Sarah, I don't think so either. I know it's not a perfect relationship. And Miss Helen says, right, it shows your endurance. It can endure you with ups and downs. It sure can, Miss Helen. It have you all screwed up and have you, crying one minute, mad another minute, or something like that. But it most definitely do that. And Miss Angel said, she'd be right back. She's going to share the video. Thank you, Miss Angel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Miss Helen says, yes, we trust a truly number one key factor besides love. That's correct. There is. That's very much, And when it says one of the signs of a healthy relationship is support each other, we do. We support each other. Sometimes you might find yourself thinking that you're not supporting each other, but really you are supporting each other, as if it's like washing their work clothes, supporting them, or making them lunch and breakfast or dinner or whatever for work supports them, tell them have a good day supports them, or, they're looking great or whatever. I mean, there's many ways you can give support out to one person, to make them feel like, they're the one, they're it, and really mean, that you are really their support, and you have to respect each other. If you don't respect each other, man, if you don't have that respect in your relationship, that's a non-factor. I mean, that's not even a no-go. That's where you put the stop sign at, like, I don't have respect in my relationship. What can that do for you when you don't have respect in your relationship? It basically just do nothing for your relationship. It's like your relationship is nothing when you don't have respect for it, and respect for each other, or respect for their thoughts, or respect what they think. You can't even have that at all. Not at all. That's one thing you cannot have at all. Miss Helen says, if you don't have trust, love, support, you have another thing. It can be the littlest things, yes, make that person feel loved. Yes, it can, Miss Helen. It really can. It can. Most definitely can. And Miss Sarah says, respect goes a long way. It do go a long way. You got to have that in relationship, even in a friendship relationship, a romantic relationship. But you got to have that respect in all ways in any relationship when you have one with someone. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know how to trust them. If you don't have trust, man, if you don't have trust in a relationship, why have a relationship? Why have a relationship if you don't trust each other? There will be no need to have a relationship if you don't trust each other. That would be just a waste of time with someone you have spent with them and all this time, and guess what? And think about, dang, I don't trust them. Man, you spend all this time with this person and you don't trust them. How could you? How could you just like waste somebody's time if you don't trust them? That's wasting somebody's time, and you not even really giving them a true support, And Miss Helen says, absolutely. If you don't have respect, you have nothing. That's right, Miss Helen. You don't have nothing at all. Just like you don't have trust. Trust and respect goes a long way, and it goes together. You got to trust me. You got to respect me. That goes all along with the same sentence of each time you talk to each other, each time you see each other. You got to have the respect and trust at all time, because if not, there would certainly not be a relationship on that point. How could it be? It could not be. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Thank you. I'm glad it was well said because it's absolutely true. It is so true. It's true. You know, and you got to have fun with everybody. You know, you when you have a relationship, you have to have trust. You have to have respect. You have to have support, and you got to have fun together. I mean, if you don't have fun together, I mean, God, you got a boring relationship. I think it's very boring if you don't have a fun relationship. You got to do something together, so it won't be so boring, you know. Respect and trust goes hand in hand, Sarah says. It do, Sarah. It got to go hand in hand. If it don't go hand in hand, you know, there there's nothing, There's nothing even there at all. At all. Nothing at all. Miss Helen says, yes, you don't want to have the doubt. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, because that would give you a lot of doubt, in relationship. But when they say you get to have fun in relationship, I guess that way the relationship won't be so boring. It'll be more fun as if it will give you more smiles and give you great memories what went on, at that period of time in the relationship. So, fun has to be in the relationship. If not, you will have a boring relationship. You wouldn't like each other. You get tired of seeing that person, you know, you being in here to rush that person off or, you know, later on down the line, you might be starting getting kind of mean toward a person. You just never know. Well, thank you, Miss Helen. I try to pick a good topic, that way everybody can relate to. That's why I said it was adult topics. With a adult show with adult topics. That way, it's something that we all have been through or going through, or we know somebody who's going through it. That way we see it on the outside is not how they would see it on the inside, during their relationship. And when they say be yourself, you can't go in a relationship just trying to portray that you're somebody that you're really not, because eventually that portraying of being somebody, you're gonna get tired of them being somebody else who you're really not. Or you're gonna get tired of being trying to pretend that you're this and you're that and you're not. If you go into a relationship just basically being truthful and just telling the truth about everything about you and not hiding anything, I mean, that would take your relationship even more further than what you realize, because you have to have that in your relationship. Be yourself. You have to be yourself. You have to be equal. Equal partners. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think everything go your way and don't think about nobody else, because you remember now you're not in a relationship by yourself. You know. And Miss Helen says, yes, you don't want to be walking on an eggshell. You want to be comfortable in any friendship or relationship and be comfortable to be yourself. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, you want to be comfortable being yourself, because sometime down the line, you're going to be like, dang, I'm tired of betraying myself being like this. I want to be somebody else, or I'm ready to be me, but now I'm scared to show that because I show him someone else who I'm really not, you know? And if you are trying to be that person, you're not going to be able to keep that up too long, not trying to be someone that you're really not. Salute, Monet. How you doing, baby? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Most definitely glad to see you. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Miss Helen said, good to see you. So we're glad to see you, Miss Monet. Most definitely is. And let me just say about equal partner. You can't want things to go your way, and not hit that your partner's way. You want things to go in both ways. That way, it'll be a balanced relationship. It wouldn't be a negative relationship. You know what I mean? It'll be even, and that way, you can feel how that person feel when they feeling down or somewhat or something not right. You can tell about that person because you're equal. You know that person and how they feeling and how things not working out for them on that day, and you'll know how something's wrong with them, and they're just not telling you when something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You would know it because you're equal and you know that person. So that would be a good way to learn your mate. Be equal. It plays a very big part in your relationship as well. Now when you have a toxic relationship, oh man, that is a whole new game changer. When you have a toxic relationship, it can make you feel unsupportive. That's why I say you have to support each other in a healthy relationship. When you have a toxic relationship, man, it's terrible. I mean, you feel unsupportive. You're misunderstood. You demean. You also attack any relationship to make you feel worse than better. You would become worse. It become real bad as time go on. So you don't want a toxic relationship, not at all. Miss Helen says the number one thing is having this discouragement to make the right decision in any relationship, and trust will always be the main focus. You can never get away from trust and honesty. No, ma'am, you can never get away from trust and honesty, Miss Helen, because you got to have that in any relationship, friendship relationship, romantic relationship, acquaintance relationship, a family relationship. You got to have that, and you got to have it. You got to have trust and honesty in all other relationships that you come in to in life. That's just it. There's no other way. Because if you don't get that trust and honesty, what kind of relationship do you really think you're gonna have? Really? Let's think of that. You're not gonna have a good relationship at all. Not at all. It's gonna be so misconstrued and so unfocused, and it's not gonna even be a fair relationship. It's gonna be a unfair relationship, unsupported relationship, unfriendly relationship, romantic relationship, whichever one it becomes, but it's not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work at all. Not at all. So we got to work on that as well. Yes, we do. Miss Sarah says a horrible one. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sarah. A very horrible one. I mean, it'd be bad. It'd be bad. How you gonna have a relationship and you don't have no support? That's not a relationship. That relationship is nothing. It don't mean nothing. It's just there. Nothing going on. No happiness, nothing fun to say, just dragging it along. No one to talk to. So that means no support. No support from him. I don't want a relationship like that because that's definitely not gonna work. Yes, ma'am, Miss Harris. Miss Helen said toxic relationship can truly bring anyone down, and you lose your self-worth and self-esteem. Yes, you do. You lose all of that, Miss Helen. I mean, you won't have any of that. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Because you too busy beating each other up and beating each other down. I'm sorry to just say it like that, not up, beating each other down. And you can't say anything good to bring them up because you too used to beating them down. You know what I'm saying? You too used to putting mean words in their mind. You know what I'm saying? Mean words in your thought. When they do that. So yeah, I wouldn't do that at all. I would never try to abuse nobody like that or be unsupportive or be mean or have a mean demeanor toward them or anything like that. I don't think I could do it. It wouldn't be right. But I'm sure somewhere down the line when I was young, I probably did do that, not knowing it. But I'm probably sure that I did. But now that I know better, I do better. You know what I mean? As they say, most definitely as well. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. She says yes, it's baseless and have no foundation. No foundation. It'd be so messed up. I mean, man, I wouldn't even want to be in that relationship because you would never know what to expect. When time comes in a relationship like that, because you'd be like, dang, you'd be like in a shell. You'd be scared to come out and say what's what because, you know, you've been beaten up so bad, with no support. Miss Helen says it gets to the point where you don't even want to be around a person. You sure don't. You don't. You don't. No one. No one. As you get older and learn, know better. That's right, Miss Helen. As you know, and as you get older, to know better. That's correct. Cause I I know better now. A lot of things I didn't know, I know now. As I've grown, as I got older, and I'm not in my 20s. In our 20s, our head is somewhere else. We're thinking somewhere else. Our minds is not the same as we get in our 30s and our 40s. When I was in my 20s, I was at the point that it didn't matter, but now I'm in my 50s. It really do matter. Everything matters. Support, love, affection, all those things matter right now to me. The support and, the communication, communication is something that we have to have as well, because if you don't communicate, how a person going to know what are you talking about, or what are you saying, or what do you mean? No one can know what you're talking about if you don't communicate. And who want a bad communication? If you have a bad communication, wow, that means you have a bad relationship. That's basically what they mean, and that would put it in the category of being a toxic relationship. That's where it would put it. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Miss Helen says, and sometimes you get caught up because you seek that love. Yes, you do get caught up, Miss Helen, when you seek that love. You most certainly do. You really, really do. That's why it's important to air these things out. Be open minded. Be open with your mate. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hiding things. Or don't be switch it up on them. Say one thing and you do another. I don't think that's right. But if you just keep that one thing going, yeah, they'll get heed of what you're saying, and they'll understand, and then they'll be more trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I trust this person now. Yes, ma'am, Helen, some form. Yes, you from the start. Yes, ma'am, from the start. Most certainly. Most certainly. Miss Sarah said communication is key. If you do not communicate, you have nothing right. I had a relationship one time, and we didn't really communicate that well, and we might have dated for maybe about 2 months, because he misunderstood me and I misunderstood him, and we didn't have no communication. We were always yelling at each other, didn't want to talk, or I didn't want to answer my phone when he called, or he was getting on my nerves, or it was something like that. But yeah, we didn't have no communication. But then, later on down the line, maybe about, I would say about a year down the line or so, he called me and we talked on the phone, we laughed, and we talked on the phone, we laughed, we talked on the phone, we laughed. And then now I know how he is, you know what I'm saying? Because we did finally come to a way to communicate much better than we did when we first met each other. So yeah, that meant a lot. But now I really do know. Miss Helen says, and definitely be honest from the beginning of the relationship. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Some people can be honest during the relationship from the beginning. They'll give you all kind of mixed signals. They'll start lying, from the start. Giving you mixed signals, telling you yes when they really mean no, telling you no when they really mean yes. Give you mixed signals and mixed vibes. You know what I mean? And that can really put you you can't trust them as well, because you don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're confusing you as well. Miss Helen says yes, and sometimes space is the key for you to grow. Yes, ma'am, it is a key for you to grow. It most definitely is. It is. So just know, if you don't communicate, you can't even have a relationship as well. So, a lot of things I said here, you have to have are in there to communicate, to have to have a good relationship, which they said is one of the 7 signs of a relationship. Like I said, is trust, support each other, be equal, be yourself, communicate, have fun together, and respect each other. And all those things go really, really hand in hand in a relationship to be healthy. If you think about it, just think about it. If you really had all those things in your relationship to make you healthy, you would have a wonderful relationship. But as I do say, I don't believe in I don't believe in a healthy relationship, because it's something going to be thrown in there somewhere down the line where you are going to be tested in that relationship. You know, you're going to be tested. You know, I don't care if it's doing it for the respect for that person, or supporting that person, or just basically trusting that person, but you're going to be tested some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Even though you think you got a perfect relationship, but that's okay. As long as you know you can handle whatever may be thrown at you, that's cool. Miss Helen said, yes, it can control your sense of self to the point you don't know who to trust. That's right, Miss Helen. That's so true. You got the step back sometime, and and look at people, and you know and observe, you know what I'm saying? That way you know who you can trust, can't trust, if they move like you want them to move, or how you prefer them to move, or how you move, you know what I'm saying? That's most definitely it. Miss Helen says it's 7 points. Truth makes sense if you apply them. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, it do make sense. It really do, because um I see in that being the truth in the relationship, a healthy way in a relationship. Those seven signs of relationship. If you look at those and you think about how your relationship is right now, you would think, well, wow, yeah, that do go hand in hand. It really truly do. Cause I have trust in my relationship. Me and my mate, we support each other. You know, we we be we be ourselves. We're equal to each other. We do communicate real well. We have fun together. We have major fun together, lots of fun, and we do trust each other. And by me sitting back and just looking at that and saying that, you know I feel that I have a healthy relationship at this point right now. But don't get me wrong, I never have had a relationship, you know, through a whole point, through the whole time of the relationship. Somewhere down the line, I'm sorry, it did turn bad down the line somewhere. You know what I mean? But I have had a healthy relationship as I look at that. Miss Helen says, yes, in every aspect you will be tested. It shows how strong your bond is. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, it really do show. It makes you think about it. It show it to you right there. If it's showing it to you, you got to accept what it's showing to you. And if it's not right, change it. There's nothing wrong with changing that point of time. What you want to make a stronger point in your relationship. Miss Helen said it also helps you both to be better to each other, and you can truly enjoy each other. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, it really do. Yes, most definitely. You know, but we all want a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? I know that sometimes we may like, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of being with you. And then once you get some rest and clear your mind, sometime things change. It's not what you really said it was. Oh, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. And there's nothing wrong with being giving an apology. Give apology when apologies due. Don't think because you said something that it wasn't true, and the person did have the truth, um, from what they did say, and you was falsely accusing them. Yeah, apologize. When you apologize in a relationship, that right there, that's building something. That's building strength when you apologize in a relationship. But when you just keep being apologetic all the time, no, that's not being apology. That's not apology like that. You know what I mean? But you know, we have to give it where it's due, and when it's due, don't be ashamed to give respect where it's due, and give them strength when it's due. You know, we got to do that all the time. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Miss Helen says, especially if you truly know how to forgive and mean it, and try not to call it to mind. That's right. That's right, Miss Helen. If you mean, you got to mean it. You got to really mean it. And not keep going back at it over and over, keep throwing it up in the person's face. you got to really mean it when you do take it for in consideration to acceptance, and when you do accept it, you know. A toxic relationship, you know, like I said earlier, there's a very unsupported relationship, and you will be misunderstood, you know, you will be demeaned, you will be attacked, you know, by any relationship that make you feel worse than others. But you know, I don't know if you can turn a toxic relationship into a healthy relationship. I don't know. You know, you might turn it into a healthy relationship for maybe a few weeks. You know, I don't know, but I really truly don't know if you can turn a toxic relationship into a healthy relationship. The only way I can see you turn a toxic relationship into a healthy relationship, you both have to want it. You both are ready to just put in 100% work on both sides for it be a non-toxic relationship. That's the only way I know. Miss Helen said it's the thing to say you forgive the person, get mad and throw things from 1959 to present in your face. You're so right. You're so right. I mean, you can't have no relationship at all, and that's a toxic relationship, you know. But it'd be nice if people. I don't even know anyone. Do I know anyone who's had a toxic relationship and turned out to be a pretty good relationship with the 7 healthy signs? I don't know, because people that I've known who have a toxic relationship, and as I think about and look at the 7 healthy signs, I don't even see it being there. I don't see it there at all. So I'll probably say no. You can't turn a toxic relationship into a healthy relationship, because I believe it's still gonna be doubt no matter what. Miss Helen says, yes, you both have to be willing to put in work. You're right. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, you have to, you know, because if you don't, you're wasting your time. Why waste your time, you know, if you're not willing to change? You know what I'm saying? So you can have a healthy relationship when it's toxic. If you're trying to really fix it on both ends and you really want it, and you really figure out and all that you've been messing around, just wasting time, you know, with that person, when you could be really just building something real close with that person, you know. But you know, if you see and think you're gonna miss that person in the in that toxic relationship, and you really been want to change things, but you were scared to tell that person that you're gonna change things in the toxic relationship, who's to say that she may not want to change the same thing as well, the toxic relationship to a healthy relationship? So y'all right there, that's what called miscommunication. That's called not trusting each other. That's called being misunderstood, you know? So if you want to change a being toxic relationship to be a healthy relationship, I guess it could be so if you both really want it. I guess that could be true. Yeah, it might work if you think about it. If they really want to work on the healthy signs, you know. But do know it's going to take time for that change. You know what I'm saying? The change going to have to take its course on that toxic relationship, and as me just want to say is, when you try and change your toxic relationship, put some fun into it. Make it fun, you know. Miss Helen said, yes, always doubt. Putting forth and all the effort for nothing is not good. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, it's not good. It's not. It's not. It really is not. Miss Helen also says, this blocks your blessings from finding someone that will truly love you and cherish you. You know, Miss Helen, it surely will. It will most definitely do that, you know. And you don't want to block your blessing. You want all blessings to flow to you and come to you in the right form that it's supposed to come to you. So don't block your blessings. You're right. And Miss Helen says, and yes, you both have to dig deep and don't point the finger. Do not point the finger. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Yes, ma'am. To make it the toxic relationship work, you cannot point the finger at each other. You both have to just accept the negativity that you both did, and now you both trying to rewrite that toxic relationship into a healthy relationship. So, I guess it could work. It could really work. It could work. A toxic relationship, it can work if you go by those healthy signs. I think it'll work. But just remember, you got to be understandable. You know, you got to have the trust in there. And to make it not a boring relationship, throw your fun in there. Your fun. And when you're throwing fun in there, your communication going to come, as you smile, as you have laughter, I think it's going to work out just perfect. I think it would do fine. I really do. And Miss Helen says, and the main factor, take accountable. Yes, ma'am. You got to take accountability for what you done. You most certainly do. You do. You do. And in a toxic relationship, if they have jealousy, or controlling in the relationship, being toxic, they don't respect you or your boundaries. It isolates you from your family and friends. Expect you to do what they say in a toxic relationship. So that's why when you go into building a positive relationship, make sure these things are not nowhere that's in the picture to make it toxic. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to have it in there where you jealous, jealousy and so controlling. When a person jealous and controlling, that's not a relationship. You don't want them to be jealous and controlling. You want them to be able to trust you. And Miss Helen says, and beyond everything, put on Heavenly Father in forefront in anything you can do. That's right, Miss Helen. You got to put God in for anything work. Anything. You have to. But yeah, so if you're in a relationship right now, it gives you jealousy and controlling, and your relationship is toxic right now, and you're not respecting each other boundaries, who's always there, don't expect anything that you do, don't give you your space, like I said, don't want you to talk to your family and friends, that's toxic right there, and if they don't want to make that change with you to make it a healthy relationship, just walk away, and I know it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard just to walk away. It's easy to say that, but if it's toxic and they don't want to change it, and you the only one want to change it, why not? Why not walk away? Why not give yourself some kind of relief, something? But just know that you tried. You tried for so long, 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months. You tried. You know what I'm saying? As long as you try, you can't be faulted for that. They just let you know I tried and they didn't. It's not worth me trying and they're not trying. So it make you wonder if it's safe for me to, is it worth me sitting here trying to keep trying to put my foot in to make it good? Do I just really need to walk away? Miss Helen said, and beyond everything, okay, I read that when I write my bad. Okay. Miss Helen says, toxic can bring fear, like you can't believe, because you can't get so caught up into people sometimes. You can't. You can't. You be screwed up. God comes first in everything we do, because without God, we have nothing. Amen, Miss Helen. God comes first in everything. You got to put him first, And I know we trust God, you know what I'm saying? We trust him more than we trust anything. And because it can save your life. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen, it can save your life. It really can. It can. It can. So what do you say about acquaintance? You know what I mean? Acquaintance. It could be it can remain a personal or business contract for you, or become a good friend at some point. Then you have, what do you think about acquaintance? You know what I'm saying? Acquaintance as a friend, as a relationship. They say it's several types of relationships, that we have, that they do have right now. Do you see a lot in acquaintance as far as being more than a friend, or do you just want to stay in the friend zone? I like having friends. I like having acquaintances. You know, really, acquaintance and friends are two different things. You know what I'm saying? They most definitely are. You know, acquaintance someone you can casually, but don't really know as well as you know a friend. You know, acquaintance becomes a friend after spending so much time with that person before you know it. You know, so acquaintance can become a friend down the line. It may take 1 or 2 years before they become a friend. Miss Helen says, I am the type of person that is loyal. First, it may start as that, but over time, it can be a genuine kind of friendship. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. Yes, ma'am. I am the same way. I'm the same way. Yes, they are. Yes, ma'am. I'm the same way. Uh, I like having acquaintance, you know, and I like having acquaintance with different different knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I like having acquaintances that have different sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Because I want different friends in my group, in my friendship, that have different thoughts than me, or they have better ideas than me, or that's called collaborate with friends. Collaboration with an acquaintance. Like I said, when you're acquaintance, you figure out, really find out how close and you and your acquaintance is. You collaborate together. You like the same things. Y'all can laugh together. Um, you can build coin each other. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort before you make them a friend. But sometimes making a person a friend, it might take a while, and then sometimes it may not take a while. It's based on how you really um how really the tight knit of your acquaintances to make you friends more quicker. Miss Helen says, and people you meet can treat you better than family. Yes, ma'am. They really can. They can. Sometimes, you know, even in the family section, you know, you have to know who to trust and who not to trust in the family. Like you said, they do the same thing as well. And Miss Helen said, yes, fun loving, you can learn things. Yes, man, you can. And Miss Sarah said, sometimes friends, oh yeah, sometimes friends because Miss Helen says, and find out you have a lot in common. Yes, ma'am. You can find you have a lot in common in friends. You be so surprised, man. You be like, dang, we're similar. She likes to do things I like to do, or he like to do things I like to do. Okay. But yeah, you know, it's fun, It's fun to have someone like that. Miss Helen says, it's so fun the trust factor keep popping up. Yeah, you have to. You know, when you see it in any relationship, that's it right there. That's it. That's definitely it. That's it. You know, Miss Helen says, see, I love gaming, play Scrabble. You do? I do too, Miss Helen. I do too. I do too. I do too. Like family games. I like family games too. Thank you, Sister Wicked Angel. Thank you. That's my mentor, y'all. My mentor. Yes, Sarah said friends can also turn to family because you have become so close. Yeah. You know, you have friends who become family. That's my sister, especially ones you do a lot with, go out and have fun with, laugh and talk, shoot the bullcorn, and call when you be feeling some kind of way. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Hello, my sister, Wicked Angel. How you doing?
What is going on? Yes, I see you rocking and rolling. You didn't need me. You didn't need me.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying my best. Hello, Miss Bad Wolf, Miss Perp. Hey girl. Girl, I'm passing to you, sister.
Girl, pass something to me. I'm sitting here with a major headache. Boy, I'm about to pass out.
How was your show? I
Oh,
heard.
barely hanging on. Girl, I was fighting nausea. I got a headache. I don't feel good, but I played. You know how I do, girl. You know how this YouTube thing works. Don't nobody want to hear how sick Wicked Angel is. But
Oh,
yeah, it's one of them days. But I'm glad to see you went live, and I'm loving the topic. I just couldn't hear too much because, of course, I was doing my own little show. But that's
yeah.
good, and yeah, I like what I heard. I like what I heard.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to grow a little bit. Trying to grow a little bit.
Well, you are, and that's what it takes. Just keep being you, baby. You got all the ingredients. Believe that.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying my best. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it right. You keep it right. Most definitely.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you, Perk, because God knows, girl, you my friend. And I know that the first moment that we spoke, I don't even remember our beginning other than saying, like, I need you to call me. You know, I've been wanting to talk to you. And in
Yeah,
our first conversation, that was it, girl. We were thick as thieves, and it ain't never go stop, you know. And I
yeah.
always said, God brought you to me, so you are my only friend. You are my only friend. Okay, anybody else? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real with you. I associate with you. Okay, I associate with you because you know we have similar like and interests. But this woman on this panel is my friend. So for all of the people that want to go around now trash talking me like I've been anything other than myself and kind, anybody that wants to believe I've used anybody or been trying to harm anybody, I hope you can kiss my motherfucking a. Oh, excuse me, perp. Sorry, baby. I hope you can kiss where the sun ain't never go shine on your silly, stupid ass. Okay? Okay? They did the same thing to this woman here on the panel. But guess what? She knew it was a lie. A lie. Okay? So for that, friendship means number one, be a friend to yourself and don't let people make you look stupid. Okay? Okay? Don't never do that. Don't sit up there and wait for somebody to hear something about excuse me. Don't ever let somebody come up to you after the fact and say, "Oh, well this person said that." Because see, I'm smart. I'm very intelligent. I got a very high IQ. Okay? So I'm going to loan you some more advice for free, like I've been doing every goddamn day. Okay? Sorry, but I gotta say it, girl. My bad.
Hello, Denise. Hello,
If
hello.
a person, okay, knows that you're bad, but they didn't tell this other person over here until that other person let them know, just don't come back to my show, then dummy, what make you think it was real? What makes you think it was real? If I did anything to anybody, why wouldn't it have come out then? Why did it come out when I said, "Oh, what you did was too bad. Stay the fuck away from me"? I ain't do nobody wrong at all. And I damn sure ain't used anybody at all. At all. Perp, how many months did I not get a donation?
Oh, it was for some months. Just when you
Two.
first started.
A month and a half.
It took a
A
minute.
whole month and a half, and people going around talking about me like a dog that I only tried to help. But yet, what they need to realize is those people were talking about them like a dog. I tried to help. But see, I'm Wicked Angel, and I don't have to. This my friend. This who I'm rocking rolling in real time, real motherfucking life. And I don't give a damn who has a problem with it. So, friends, yeah, friends can be family. But more importantly, associates can go to hell. Okay, because no, ain't now one of you had the power to ruin nothing in my life. And that's what you envied and got mad about. So now anybody that's running around, don't you better get the fuck away from me. I mean that shit. Bitch, you better motherfucking block me so I won't see your little ass. Okay? I'm the number one scratcher for a reason. And I promise you, I'm really a threat. Okay. Now, otherwise, y'all keep supporting my sister's show because this woman is giving her heart for this. And yet, those same people that she never did nothing to, where are they now? What did she do to them other than not lie like them? Silly ass rabbits. Trick, I'll buy a goddamn boy. Let me tell you something. I will buy, boy. Let me tell you. I'm not the one. Just understand, I'm not. And that's all I'm gonna say. But Perp, I had to address that because I'm tired of these little goof. I'm tired of this. Look, girl, you ought to hear. I ain't even gonna say no names, but you ought to hear the silliness people done text me, girl. That's up in your chat.
Oh, okay.
Get your fake ass the fuck on. Go back over there to them goddamn lying ass, thieving ass scoundrels. You go back over there where they lie. Okay? The hell on. Come over here with this fake shit.
Yeah.
I told that little goofy motherfucker Perp she should have talked to me and you first before believing them lies. You know that motherfucker said, you did lie on me. What the fuck? Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, lie on you. Girl, I will put my knee on your goddamn neck, okay, and lie on you.
Yeah,
But if you ever think I was running around telling lies on you, you haven't understood who or what I'm about at all. Shout out to Big Denise up in the building.
Hey, Denise.
Hey, Helen.
Thank you for
Hey,
coming.
Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah,
Blocker.
Robin.
Look, and watch how I do this. Blocker. Bye. Sayonara. See ya.
Yeah.
Now, don't start with me, wet cat. No, I'm not starting with you, bitch. I'm finished with you and all them old lying ass motherfuckers. Shout out to TT and shout out to motherfucking Marquette, who I miss terribly. They
Oh
just got
yeah,
caught up
I'm
in
ready for
crossfire.
you, my
But
man.
all you other little big mouth ass motherfuckers that go around talking your mouth and lying and looking stupid, bitch, fuck you before I put my foot up your ass. You better goddamn understand. Bitch, I'm not fucking playing with you. I was too goddamn nice when all them people, I was told by everybody to leave you the fuck alone. You money grabbing motherfucker. The
Oh,
hell
just
wrong,
get that.
girl.
I just hate it.
Look, you know you gave me that mod stick. I'm trying to be nice. She about to get goddamn banned.
I
My
hate.
bad, Perp. I know your ass don't even know how to take people off bad, so she better calm down. I'm not the one.
Nah, don't have
Silly ass motherfucker.
I just really hate it to come down to this. I just want us all be. I thought we all was solid at first. I just hate it come down to this. You know, I really hate it. I hate it.
You know what, Perp? I don't think you should hate it because I think you should be glad because we can't be around fake people. And for anybody that can have a disagreement and do what they did or say what those people did or said, then they weren't a friend. So it's nothing for you to hate. You should hate that you ever was involved with.
Yeah. But, we all came so close. You know, telling each other we love them. You know, we even have prayers. You know, whatever. But, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just.
Well, shout out to the other 1800 I do that with. Shout out to them. And after 1800, I promise you it won't be four that ruin nothing.
It's
Anybody
how
that know me, you know what I'm about. And if you don't, get the fuck from around me. That's how I'm giving it up. I don't have to lie about nothing. And ain't nobody on this motherfucker qualified to take care of me. I ain't gotta lie about nothing. My name ain't no love by Erica. See, she the one over here talking about love and light and changing. I ain't changing a damn thing. I'm ready to knock a hoe out, fuck a bitch up, and kick somebody in their sleep. Okay, let's be clear.
Miss Helen said, "Yes, I pray everything gets resolved."
It's never well with Perp it might, but not with me. And then like the way that they did me, they did her just because they knew she was loyal to me. So for that, that should teach her a lesson.
Miss Helen said it was a blessing and joy. It was fun to fellowship with each other.
It's
It
still
was
fun,
fun.
baby. Helen is still fun. Helen ain't nothing changed, baby. The only thing is I took the mod sticks. That's all's changed. It's still gonna be fun. I promise it's gonna be way more fun. That's just it. That's just it. It is gonna be fun. But what it won't be is fake. And then I mean that on my end. I mean that. Any snake's gonna get the hell on away from me. And that's just the way it has to be. I built my platform because I pressed record and started talking the same way Perp is. When I started out, you see how it's 8, 9 people. That's how everybody starts. I don't give a darn if you go have 1 million subs. You still started off. It wasn't gonna be but that 5 or that 9 or 10 people in that crowd, and that's
Right.
all it took. And from that, I now get up there to where I can say, okay, I'm climbing a little bit. Okay. So right, that ain't gonna stop nothing. And especially wouldn't be disloyal lying. It wouldn't be that.
I remember when you had like a few in your chat when you first started out. I remember
Girl, you and Low G and NBA Young Man.
uh-huh.
Y'all, my first chat, I think I had Perp, Low G, and it was a guy named NBA Young Boy fan. And
Yeah.
then y'all, well, then all hell broke loose, and I looked up, I had 500 in the chat. But hey, that was another story. You remember that, Perp?
Yeah, I remember you went quick. I mean, your views went up quick. Your
Yes,
subscribers went up
it
quick.
did.
That
Let me
was a
tell
blessing.
you, baby.
It
I
did.
remember the first time I saw that many people in the chat, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I pressed record and people came in there. I was like, oh, Lord, wait a minute now. Hold on. Oh, what's the chat doing? Oh, it's moving. I was like, oh, the chat's really moving. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know what that was about. And girl, he came back today. Hey, Esther.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that today. I was so surprised. And you know what? You were so right. How you start sweating?
You saw that?
Yes.
I make him
Yes.
nervous.
Miss Helen said it felt like a movement, loving movement. I love all
It
you.
still is, baby. But now it wasn't everybody, Helen. Just some people trend. They
No,
wanted
Miss
to take up
Esther.
for other people, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just so disrespected. I said, "Oh hell no!"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, Miss Esther. Glad you can make it over to the chat today. Nice to see
But what
you.
I
See you.
oh snap.
So what we can.
But as a leader, I have to make certain choices. And I don't have to tell people always the reason for those choices. But sometimes I feel it's owed. And this is just one of those situations where you should clearly see the way that those people went around lying about me and taking, talking stuff and trying to make people go against me and all of that stuff. No, it's nothing there. I don't never want to be bothered with that situation there. And anybody I see from there, nah, with that, I'm not going back. And that's just it. Period.
Yeah.
It's sad in a way because, yeah, I thought we were rocking and rolling, but you know what I went through last week, and I never will again,
But
especially not from someone I call a friend.
I wish I could just sit back and just talk about it, reason. But you can't really talk about it when you're really hollering and screaming. You have to talk about it in a calm voice so you can get everything in. I know some words might be missed or something might be missed because everybody's hollering and screaming. But I think if everybody slow down and go one by one instead of hollering and screaming, some may can get dissolved instead of all that screaming and hollering.
Yeah, that would be nice, but right now I don't care to. It's just nothing
Yeah.
that I don't know. I guess life moved on. I went forward and I'm working on different things, doing things different. And I'm never again gonna do it the way I did it. That's never coming. That ain't never happening. Sorry.
So you got
You
another
have
message.
not heard me say
Message.
one time nothing at all about Angel Gang. And for those of you who are in my chat, I'm going to take away the memberships for a minute until I get them like I wanted.
Are you
So,
on? Okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm just starting things like it needs to be, rather like because no, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to because it's just no. The answer is
So when you
And
take
I
away the membership, are you gonna if they're gonna be changed, you're gonna take a wife, you come back with the membership,
I'm taking off
right
the
back
one
with it.
for $1. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm definitely ending that. And it won't be nothing for $1. And the first tier will be the 4.99. And the ambassador is gonna be 7.99.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No, not so bad, but I do need to change it. So y'all just look for that. If you see something like, oh, your membership is ended, please don't think I'm being mean or nothing. But yeah, we got to make some changes in order to grow. Like in other words, I would never sacrifice 2,000 people for 5 people. I wouldn't do that. What kind of leader would I be for that?
Yeah.
I have 1,900 people that care. They listen daily. They send me messages. They let me know I'm going doing a good job. Sometimes they let me know I'm not doing a good job, whatever it is. They ask me how I'm doing, and that's it. So why isn't I wasn't giving those people any time? Because I was all stuck with some more people. So that's never happening again. I'm for my whole brand. I'm finally growing again. And I'm just appreciative that I get to meet y'all. But you snake me one time, it's gonna be fuck you too. Okay, it ain't gonna be you snake me and then we make up and then no. You snake me, it's gonna be fuck you forever. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah. I just.
So it would be nice, if things wouldn't have happened that way, but it would have been more than nice if people would have stayed the hell out my goddamn business and worried about theirs. But since they couldn't, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. Just I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna really pray about it. I'm gonna leave it to God. I'm gonna pray about. I've been praying about it already, but
Girl, oh, I feel bad. Well, all I can say is I'm sorry, but since that happened last week, I've gained over 150 subs. So, I mean, pick 5 out of there and let's roll. I don't know what to tell
said,
you, but the
Miss
old ones ain't there no more. That's
Miss
just over
Pamela,
with.
Miss Pamela said what was said about me.
Huh?
Miss Pamela said what was said about me. Wicked.
Nothing was said about you, Pamela. Just said that you were one of the people talking about how you weren't going to come back to the show and you didn't know I was like that. And they've been going around, people have been going around saying lies about me. And it's been a lot of back talk. A lot of the people that have been in those back chats are the ones they were mainly reaching out to discredit and put me down. And that's what they were saying, that you were one of the main ones saying that you weren't coming back.
Yeah. 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 Titi says, and she said, Kirby don't give AF about us either.
Oh, TT, it was real for you and me because you didn't do nothing wrong. Let's be
I do
clear. It
give.
wasn't you, and it damn sure wasn't
Girl.
Marquette, okay? Y'all got caught up in the crossfire. But I miss you. Girl,
I
stop.
curse TT. I
I
curse.
love all of y'all. I do. I do.
I
But I
feel like
love from
I'm
afar, and that wasn't working, especially not the way it came out. But that right there, don't never think it wasn't real. I love you, and I can tell you to your face, and you know I ain't lying. But I was the one hurt, and motherfuckers thought it was okay, and that they had more control over my shit. And that's what you ain't never go do. Cause when I was sucking that dick last night and riding it, bitch, nobody was around.
another reason more.
So ain't nobody ever go come in between what me and mine got going on. Period. And then for people to go around lying to people about me, oh hell no, bitch, the fuck.
This is Miss Revere more.
I get it. It'll take some time to get used to, but believe me, it's cool. Anybody that these people are on around, I won't be around. And that's how we'll fix that problem. Because I move in a way that's conducive for me. I don't have to be bothered with people that's done shitted on me. And I damn sure ain't gonna sit up there pretend that I did nobody wrong. Fuck that. I'm not her. I'm her.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But let's talk about your
Yeah.
topic. Okay, that's enough of
Yeah. You know, I was talking about relationships,
yeah.
there are different relationships, different ones.
Girl, did you see mine? Did you see my Lord?
I saw that in your chat. I was so surprised. I'm like, what?
Again, I know you were like, oh boy, here we go.
And then when he says, you have to forgive me, I sweat. I said, oh, Wicked Show said, didn't he be sweating? She said that. She sure said it.
You said what now?
Wicked
Wait
sure
a minute,
said
my phone went out. What'd you say?
Wicked said that he should sweat with his shirt on. He get nervous.
Mm-hmm. He do. But we fell out again because this mug go try and date Erica.
They who? You say Erica?
Girl. That's what I yes. Girl, he you know how he try and make me jealous?
Yeah, yeah.
He started flirting with Erica Kelly. Girl,
He definitely
girl.
was.
He would have been better off flirting with Lalizi. Maybe Lalizi, I would have got a buzz. But Erica Kelly,
Oh
girl.
Lord,
Yes,
no.
he was time. Yeah, Erica, come up here and
He might
talk
took
to
the
me.
baby
I'm like,
later.
boy, you don't even know where the hell you at. Please stop. So
He might,
then QDB and I mean OCB, QDB and who else? Cupcake. We all were on the panel.
yeah, I seen big cupcakes. She
Big
said big.
Cupcake had to come on through. It was fun though, cause he had said I could, like do the reaction and stuff off his videos.
Oh,
So it wasn't
cool.
even that serious. I was not expecting it. And you and Cupcakes and Powder Puff, she went ham on him. She told me,
What?
you ain't nothing. Oh girl, it was so funny. It was
Yeah, I
action
missed that
packed.
part. I didn't see the powder puffs up there, but I seen when a big cupcake was up there.
Girl, he was a sweating and a sweating. I tried to
He
give him the
was.
QDB. Cause he's his type is really like what I felt QDB really is. Cause he
Yeah.
don't like women who wear makeup and stuff. You feel me? Like I was really thinking like,
Oh,
who should I really hook him up with? Like who would he, And Powder Puff too young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe he'll talk to Cupcake. But then
yeah,
I remember Cupcake pictures, Cupcake and OCB are beautiful women, but they love makeup and they love fashion. Saying he don't
yeah,
like none of that. He more he wants you natural. This month, all he wants is a little lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, who can I find? And I looked in that crowd, I saw QDB. I said, boom, bingo, you win. Get
Uh,
on up here, girl, get your man. So I put them all on the panel. Some people
oh,
came and looked, people heard his name. People was like, what the hell is that on your channel? But girl, when they seen all them women around him, they were like, oh, never mind. Never
girl,
mind.
guess who in the building, girl? There go Big Slump.
Where?
He's down there.
Hold on.
Pamela
Salute
said,
Big
Pamela said,
Slump.
Pamela said, who said that?
Where's my Mars stick and get this bitch out of here? She's blocked.
Who said I could
Okay,
get you?
Perp, I'm gonna teach you a lesson on how to unblock somebody. But on God, right now, motherfuckers is ready to get goddamn laid. The fuck the rest. Good night. Bye. Hold on.
Pamela said, good night. Should keep my name out your mouth and check with your child.
Checking with
Big
nothing.
Slump, Big Slump, Big Slump. Where you been, Big Slump?
Hey, Big Slump.
Glad to see you in the chat.
Welcome. Share the video.
Yeah, glad to see you in the chat, Big Slump. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Big Slump. So you don't even come around my way just because I told you need to have a woman. You don't come to Wicked Land no more. That's how we doing, Big Slump. Huh? I gotta come hunt you down, huh? I'm just playing. I am not messing
What's
with
the
Big
vibe? I
Slump.
don't know what's going on.
Hey, reviews and more.
She said she confused.
It
Yeah.
ain't a throwaway, bitch, if I'm here because I can get numbers. You understand? You're the throwaway. All you can do is be stupid and run your goddamn mouth, bitch. Why don't you do what you supposed to do? Nothing. Not a damn thing. With your Weasley ass. All the other females were pretty cool. It's really you, bitch. It was really you. You were the main one. And then of course your sister going for you. Okay? All I wanted was to be left the fuck alone like I should. Don't nobody know about me and mine like I know about me and mine. But your treacherous, throwed away ass, all you wanted to do was get some goddamn attention, bitch. I never talked about y'all to nobody behind nothing. I ain't been, bitch, you silly motherfucker. Girl,
Big
please
Slump
don't
said
play
he
with
been in the
me.
bushes.
I guarantee you, I'll make Perp choose either me or you. How about that? How about that? Maybe you can come up here and build her channel up. Let's see this. Let's see how many views you can get her. Let's see this. You can't do nothing but be stupid and go behind the scenes and run your goddamn mouth too much and try and put out false ass narratives. And anybody that's dumb enough to believe you, I don't want them around me. Point blank and period. And point blank period. It's a throwaway because you're here. Stupid.
Big Slump said he been in here. He been
Now, you dirty ass bitch. Until Sarah sent that little musty ass damn possum looking hoe the damn link and said that I was over here, where were they? Why they didn't come in here to support you, perp? Fuck them. Man, don't say, listen now, y'all, and I mean this shit. Don't say nothing else to me about them old that old shit. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, AB.
Okay? Okay?
You doing? Glad you coming to the chat.
The fuck?
You know, Entertainment TV.
I'll be right back. Fuck it. I can't hold on. Girl, hold on. I'll be right back. Drop that link again.
Okay. Hello, Trina. How you doing? Hello, Miss Bernice. How you doing, ma'am? Yeah. That's very, I hope that, like I said earlier, I hope things can change. Monel said you can't tell me anything until you take care of you. Okay, Monel. Okay, my baby being bad. Hey, AB, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. I think everyone's just fine. Hello, DNT. Glad to see you in the chat. I wish that everything could be okay. I really do. I really do.
All right, baby. So since she got a wrench, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna let her handle that. I don't like fake bitches, and I mean that shit. So I'm done. But that ain't against you, perp. It's just against the platform. I'm gonna let Monea build your platform and help you and do everything and try and talk shit about you behind the scenes and leave you stuck like she did. Cause the bitch damn sure wasn't in your chat earlier. Okay, she didn't come until she wanted to talk shit. So I love you to death, and this don't affect our friendship at all. But I won't be back over here.
Hey, Big Slump.
Hey, what's going on?
Man,
bunch of heat. Hold on, let me drop back down. I got an echo.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I know, AB. I hate that. The things going on like that. I just hate it can't be discussed. I can't, I wish they can be discussed. I really do. But I don't think it can be. I think things have went too far to be discussed, but we're all are ladies, Some may be in their 20s, some may be in their 30s, some may be in their 40s, some may be in their 50s. We are all ladies. We're all ladies. And there's nothing that we should be able to discuss, no matter what, And I hate that it can't be discussed at all. I hate it. I really hate it. Miss Bernice says, let's pray that everyone get along. Yes, let's pray everyone get along. Reviews and more, we can continue to support Perk Channel and join the panel. I wish you come back. Yeah, they need to behave. Hey, Big Slump, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. What's going on, sis? How are you? What's going on, ladies? How are you? How are y'all queens today?
We're doing fine.
Yeah, that was a nice little freestyle. The baby wrecked it. I like that freestyle he did right there.
Yeah, I did too. He did a good job on that. He did a good job.
So what's going on in your world?
Shoot, nothing much. Talking about relationships and everything, and hoping that things can get worked out between the angels and everything. You know, Miss Helen said this is too much, so sad. Maybe one day, Sister Perp, it can be fixed. Thought we loved each other. Yeah, I thought we did too, but hopefully it'll get solved. It'll get solved. Like I said, I'm still praying. I'm still praying. I'm praying every day to get better. You know, I just think that things you can't hear one another when each other is hollering. You know, we got to be able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hear each other, because if you arguing with each other and you can't really hear what's really being said, because something that you might be missed. You know what I'm saying? Because you're too busy arguing, and you can't. I mean, it's uncalled for, and we are grown. We're grown ladies and men. I don't understand it.
Well, I ain't gonna get in it because it's female business.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I can't. I'm not programmed to understand it. I'm not programmed to understand. I ain't supposed to, but I will say, you know, as queens, please carry yourselves as such, because you know
Right.
you never watching you. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Especially the little princesses that are around. So definitely, I'm sure it'll get squared away at
It
some
will.
point.
Cause I'm praying hard on it. But little did they know I'm praying on it. So yeah, it's gonna get better. I believe it will. So sooner or later it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I know it will be. It will be. Most definitely. Most definitely. But yeah, so I'm glad to have you over and catch one of my lives. I know you told me you be in the bushes, but I'm glad you came by though. I really, really am.
Yep, for sure. I most definitely had to catch you. I most definitely had to catch you on your live just now, and come share some time and positivity with you. So for sure, I told you I would. I'm here. So for absolute support, definitely support.
I'm glad
Can I get two shout outs pretty quick, sis?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, well, first shout out to them motherfucking Mavericks. They kicking the shit out of Suns right now by 30. We gonna be playing Golden State in the
Come back.
that is to my boy Jared Cannonier, Killer Gorilla. He's gonna be fighting Israel Adesanya for the UFC middleweight title come July the 2nd, and that's straight Oak Cliff, from Oak Cliff, out of Oak Cliff, from the city, representing. So we got EJ with the boxing belt. Hopefully, my boy JC get that UFC middleweight belt and put Dallas on the map some more. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't see it. I missed it, but I bet you was good though.
what the game?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still going right now. The Mavericks up 30 at halftime. It's over with though.
Okay. So I
So
didn't see it.
yeah, it's over with. I done stopped watching it.
So when you get to a certain point, you don't watch no more of it, huh? You just forget about it.
We up 30. It's over. I mean, we up 30 points. I don't think they're gonna come back from that.
Yeah.
So you talking about relationships, right?
Yeah, relationships. Yeah.
What about them?
Well, we have some. We have toxic relationships. We have acquaintances that turn to relationships as far as friends, and we have the romantic relationship. And we just basically was talking about how a toxic relationship can turn, if it can turn into a positive relationship or not. And it shows 7 signs that it shows where it gives a good relationship, a healthy relationship. But on the toxic end, it also shows that where it get a toxic part. But we was both saying, me and Miss Helen was saying that it could be turned around, because only if both people are willing to turn it around to be a healthy relationship. That's the only way a toxic relationship can be a healthy one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any type of situation can be turned around for the better, no matter how bad it may seem. And then also, you can also think from a different viewpoint as far as what a person perceives as positive, or what somebody perceives as acceptable to them as far as a turnaround is concerned. For example, you might have a lady and a guy that's been together for a little while, and it's a toxic relationship because it may be abusive. Now, you to the lady, guy might be abusive, not cheating, but can't handle the bills, or is not handling, the situation financially. Let's say they're together and staying in the same household. But she in her mind may think that it is positive that he got a job and he's now taking care of the bills and everything financially. And to her, even though he is abusive, she may think that, hey, that's a turnaround from this toxic relationship because now he's taking care of all the bills and all the finances and the kids. Now, in our mind, we're like, no, that's not good enough because that, which is in right, it's not good enough because of whatever we might say that might not be good enough for. But to her, she might settle for that, thinking that, okay, he's now taking care of the bills. That's good enough for me. I'm good. I can deal with all that stuff. That's one situation. But then, of course, you have the obvious relationship where, okay, your boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend cheats, he cheats, or whatever, but your boyfriend and girlfriend, and boyfriend proposes to girlfriend, and they say, hey, look, you done said yes and accepted my proposal. I'm wanting to marry you. I'm cutting off all my women that I've been messing with. She might cut off all the dudes she's been messing with. They get married. They have a family. They're financially stable, and that's one of them fairy tale happily ever type relationship that turns to a marriage, to a lifelong. You know what I'm saying? That's more what normal people see as, okay, you turning a toxic to a positive. It happens, but it also bears to what the woman or the male or the partner or whoever it may be. It may be male on male, it may be female on female, whatever it may be. It's all up to the two individuals that's in that relationship see as being toxic. Here's another situation. It may not be a relationship as far as sex. It could be a workplace relationship,
Right.
where you may be dealing with a boss or a supervisor. Supervisor is, always cussing at you, or not even cussing at you, but always making your day hard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then that might feel as a toxic relationship to you, but to that supervisor, it might be, hey, I got a management position available over here. I want to see how you react to pressure. And by you handling that pressure to him, but toxicity to you in a positive manner, it may cause you to get promoted to a management position, which would then turn into more money, more responsibilities, maybe less responsibilities, but a better position, which will ultimately get you more money and a better or more comfortable chapter. The next chapter in your life will be more comfortable, etc. As far as that position might be able to adhere to.
Right.
So you got different, relationships. It ain't necessarily got to, boyfriend, girlfriend, something sexual. It could be a friendship. It could
What you feel about the acquaintance, the acquaintance relationship?
As far as acquaintance?
Yeah, someone just getting to know you, and then they finally do know you. You know what I'm saying? Then they could turn to a good positive friendship.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. That's in a perfect world. That's the template of moving forward, or the template of not being alone. A template of having a legitimate circle. The basic template. Period. You can dot that all you want. But yeah, that's how it should go. You should be friends, get to know, and then from there it leads to whatever. That's in
Right.
that's in every aspect of life. You know, when you at work, you should if you find something in common with somebody and you see somebody that your time, because ultimately you invest in time
Yeah, you
at
do.
some point. So if you feel that they worth your time, whether them being a friend, whether it's
Breaking up. I can't hear you.
or whatever, at some point you're going to invest your time, and they should be worth that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. In every aspect, of course, acquaintances, that's how it should go. You from a hi, how you doing, to what's your favorite color, what you like to do, to can I take you out, to mentally, you know. But yeah, that's how it should go. That's the healthy uh uh process. That's the healthy process.
Yeah. It most definitely is. It really is. And that way, a friendship or any kind of relationship will last so long, and because it be so much understanding, won't nothing be misunderstood. You already know it is what it is when it comes to that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, sis, you done heard of that old saying, hey, if you want change, surround yourself around people that's about change. Want positive, and you don't have positive, surround yourself around people that is positive. You know, most
Yeah.
people say, well, yeah, let me go do that. Let me find some people that are on the same boat, in the same boat, or looking to change or on the same page.
Right. Because sometime
Sometimes,
in life, you gonna want to make a change. Sometime in life, you gonna want to make a change.
right. But check this out, sis. What if you can start out in the right pattern and avoid wasting time? That would be even better.
Yeah, it
If
will be.
you if you go now, of course we are human. I'm talking about, it may seem like what I'm talking about is in the perfect world, but honestly it ain't. You can make it happen if you have your standards. Again, you got your standards set. Hey, I'm just not missing or associating myself with just anybody, et cetera, et cetera. You got those standards in your head, and from step one, from hi, how you doing, beautiful. If your standard isn't met, I mean, as far as, for example, some guys might be, okay, I'm not dealing with nobody that is ugly. I'm not dealing with nobody that, is ugly looking. Well, they might go, and it's okay. They should judge somebody by the inside of their inside, as far as the character is concerned, instead of outside, because they should know that, hey, us black people been judged by our skin, and we should know better. But
Right.
I mean, us men, we do look at it. Okay, if she ain't fine, she ain't got nobody. I ain't really. But to him, that's okay for him. That's the standard. That's fine. We live in a world of choice. He looks at a lady is ugly, whatever. She say, hi, how you doing, King? He might not even pay attention to it.
Right. Right.
But he might see another lady say, hey, how you doing? How you doing, my nigga? Or whatever. Might approach him a little bit more ratchet.
Right.
And she fine. And then he might, oh, well, damn, she got a fat ass, whatever the case might be. Okay, now he's going to interact with that, because in his mind, hey, this is my standard. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Same thing with a me. I mean, with a lady. Ladies are, I need me a tall, dark skin, swole, cut, swole, yada yada yada, smell like money type of dude, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But a fat dude might come up to him. He might be ugly. I say, "How you doing, Queen?" She might just pay him no mind. But that strong, swole looking, a handsome guy might come up to him and be like, hey, what's up, little mama? What's up with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she might be drawn to that. So
See,
it's a balance.
see, Monel says she think men's drag the friend stage.
You could from the jump. Hey, I know I'm a queen. I know I'm a king. This is my standards. I know I'm a queen. I'm a king. This is my standards. Yet, if you how you're doing and you are accepting to everyone that speaks to you, and you get to know that person in that proper channel, you can screen out everybody that's not for you, and still at the same time be respectful and not kill your blessing if it's in disguise.
Right, right. I know. I understand what you mean. See, let's see. Monel says, but I think men like to drag friendship stage. Some men
I think
do.
I think some women like to as well.
You think so? Well, now I know a few. I know a few women have had done that before. I
Hmm.
know they have done that. Yeah, women can do it. Women do it. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, for example, for me, and this is experience. I have a lot of female friends, and a lot of female friends they come through hard times at some point where hey, they might be short on a phone bill, might be short on their light bill, or they might be can't get something to eat. I would have a friend or two. I've had this happen a number of times where a lady will call me and say, "Hey, we might be talking about something totally different." And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Man, I'm hungry. I ain't got nothing to eat, man." Like, da 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 da. It could be her and her kids ain't got nothing to eat. Me, in my mind, I'm that type of dude to say, "You know what? I'm gonna come bring you something. I come bring you something at that time, and woo woo woo." And that's just friendship now. Just friendship now.
Right, right.
And some women may take that as simping when it really is not. I'm looking at it as, okay, you are genuinely hungry, and I am a man that's a friend of yours that I don't want to see you hurt or hungry or in no type of distress. So as a man, I was raised to be able to help if I'm able to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
so and vice versa. And
Backing up. Come back. You broke up.
it's vice versa. You do have some dudes that's the same way.
See, like Monel said, men's want to do the nasty in friendship stage, and she thinks they cross the boundaries between her and a friendship.
I agree with that, but at the same time, I hear a lot of women say that they grown and they can do what they want to
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the same in the same manner. I agree with you. I agree with you. It has to be what you again. It has to go with what are your standards. What is that person's standards? You know, I mean, being blatantly honest. I mean, even with
breaking up again.
but I do have that enough self discipline that I'm not going to give in to that. What's the word? I'm for that lustful feeling.
Okay, okay.
But I mean, there's other situations, other people that are not. I mean, I'm definitely one in a million. Um, in a normal situation, I mean, people got they fuck buddies or whatever, or they friends with benefits or whatever. It's all about what you where you stand and where your standards are. It goes
Yeah,
back to that.
yeah. Because Rebecca Moore says that she know women that does that too, but keep them in a friend zone. You know.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
know.
yeah, and that's okay, and that's okay. That's definitely okay because I mean, he might be good in the bed, he might be good in the bed, but ain't worth nothing else. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like
You might got a friend that can conversational and it's cool with being with, like a good homeboy, good kick it partner. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But ain't can't fuck with shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might have one person for one thing. I mean, that's all right if it fits your lifestyle if you single. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's all good.
Right.
But you know,
Miss Helen said, showing genuine respect is the key to any stage of a friendship or a relationship. Discovering what's good for you, not good for you. What's good for you, not good for you. Hmm.
absolutely, I agree with that 100%. 100%. Protect your peace at all times.
Yeah, man, and that plays a big part in a relationship, respecting your peace. You know what I mean, man. You got to get your peace. I mean, even she or he got to get their peace in a relationship. Because if not, they're gonna take a big pounder on a relationship.
Right. I am very, very, very upfront about my expectations, and I expect the same from whoever I'm dealing with, because I'm definitely not wasting my time, and I don't want you to waste your time on me, because I can't pay you back in time. And
Yeah,
there's nothing that you can be given to pay back in time. Time is not currency. So I
right.
mean, it's all energy. I mean, so being respectful in that aspect itself goes a long way.
Yeah, I don't want nobody wasting my time. And then at the end, you know, I went through all these time, all these months or whatever, and they had me don't even respect the time I spent with them. You know, that'd just be waste of time. You know what I'm saying? If I would know this relationship won't go nowhere, I wouldn't never be wasting my time. Period. You know what I mean? That's just it.
Right. Absolutely. And I know that plays into 20% of the factor of breakups too, as far as not being on the same page. Everybody know we done seen plenty of movies or had situations where we done been in or seen people in our family go through just that, where they done been with somebody for 4 5 years, or find out they not really, into that one person. I done seen people that been messing with married folks. I mean, I done seen it all.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff too that I didn't think was possible.
Yeah. I know it's this. I know it. Hey, Dallas, Wild City, and it's some things I would never like, that I done seen happen.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Miss Scott, I don't know what you did, Miss Scott. I don't know. Miss Reviews and More said friends with benefit could cause you to catch feelings for someone who isn't into you.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. That's what we mean by we got to protect your peace, and you have to be cautious with you are the most your soul and your well being is the most valuable asset to yourself in your lifetime, because ultimately everything that you go through from the time of birth and death affects affects you. So you definitely have to protect that without at all costs. And I mean, how many times we've seen movies or people that have been with somebody and get hurt, and end up hurting the person. You know, how many times have we seen? For example, that movie Temptations,
Yeah,
perfect example.
yeah, yeah,
Perfect. I wouldn't. Hey man, that was kind of that was more gangster than anything else. You got the perfect thing going, and you go over to this dude that's seducing you, and you let him hit, and you this and that and the other, and you think you high and mighty until you find out you done caught something you can't get rid of,
yeah.
and now you may you see your the right person that you had and all the whole time go on. Now he owns a pharmacy, the moved on, and having a glorious life, and it could have been you.
Yeah, yeah.
People kill themselves behind that.
I know they do. They can't take it. They're not strong.
You know,
They're
I
not
mean, it's
strong.
got to be careful about the choices you make, man.
Hello, Miss Marquette. I don't know. What's the question, ma'am? Hello, Miss Lysandra. How you? Somebody asked me in the chat, how do you feel about how do I feel about poly relationship? Isn't that where it's multiple people at one time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Polygamy,
Yeah, okay,
polygamy. Yeah,
okay. No, I'm not down with that one. I don't I'm not down
I
with
ain't.
that.
Yeah, I ain't either. But you know, overseas, it's some people customs. You know, to have 2 and 3, 4 and 5 wives. I mean, look at the kings and from the past,
Right. They
the
had
old
several.
kings from the. Yeah, I'm like, man, you had 45 wives. No wonder you done populated the whole country. It's crazy. I can't, man. Ain't that much wood in the world.
Yeah,
Ain't,
I want no husband like that. Is that the only way to give me a husband? I have to take it. That's the case. I don't want a husband if that's the only way I can get him. I don't want him.
now, to me, in my mind, I can't do that because, for one, I'm sorry, ladies, but it costs too much. That's I'm a minimalist. You know, I heard that my little bro Craig said that on another live. I'm just like that. I'm a minimalist. You know, I attempt to use my dollar in the most effective way, down to the penny. And ultimately, I just can't see myself taking care of 6, 7 women times however many kids. Nah, man, that's not for me. I only got enough love. I only got enough love for one queen. Period. Ever. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Yeah, nah. I'm down. I'm just like you, sis. I ain't down with that.
But I mean, I want to put everybody in the house. Boy, no, they wouldn't be good. We're gonna mean mugging each other and plotting against each other and oh no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro.
And you know, in my mind, but just think about the confrontations that would go on in that house. Just think about it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
got five ladies, and all of them want some. You
Yeah.
got to provide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
know.
break it down.
I know he tired. I know he tired. Slump. That man. That one man got to be tired of providing for them 5 women. It's just what they all want at the same time. Not too far behind each other. That's a man, boy. I know
Mm-mm.
he took the blue pill. That's a blue pill man.
Hey, we can't say about no blue pill because you know that pill taking that pill taking people out. No, no, man, just ain't that ain't what that is. That ain't, you
And
know,
they
I
said understanding is. Then they said understanding is everything. Most definitely.
agreed. I mean, if everybody's on the same page, I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, if that's you and that makes you feel good and you're able to, you know, handle the responsibilities and everything that come along with that, by all means, my brother, I'm dapping you up, do your thing. Same thing for the women's. If you're okay with sharing and you have that sharing is caring mentality and you're okay with that and you're okay with the constant checkups you're gonna have to go through and all of that other stuff and dealing with multiple personalities in there and you know putting yourself behind somebody else's feelings when you know I'm more power to you. But nah, I'm definitely not I'm not the one. I ain't the one for that, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not either. What's the question, Miss Marquette? What's the question? We have Miss Marquette in the building tonight. But yeah, I'm just trying to give some. I just thought about how people thought about different relationships as far as toxic, the acquaintance, the romantic part, the friendship part, the family part. Like Miss Helen said earlier, some of your friends treat you better than family. They they
Mm,
they there for you. That's what she was saying earlier. Which is so true, so true. It really
yeah.
is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from coming from where I've come from, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have too much family at all. They gave a damn. You know what I'm saying? Literally, my hood was there for me, and people hear that all the time. You know what I'm saying? People like the hood, there ain't nothing good. The streets undefeated, and yeah, the streets is a tough environment. It is a jungle out there, but I'm telling you, my hood it was a tad bit different because everybody looked out for each other, even down to the cluckers, and that's weird to say, but it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't be who the man I am if I ain't go through what I went through in my childhood. So I would never turn back on where I came from at all. You know.
Right. I wouldn't do it either. I wouldn't do it either. Miss McQuaid, you haven't did anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you did. Let me know what you done. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Miss Reviews and More said a man got into a poly relationship, left the wife, and went to the side chick. Oh, well, maybe the side chick was doing things the wife wasn't doing.
No, that sounds like that sound like that they all wasn't on the same page. It sounded like that dude wasn't really about that polygamy. You know, he was down with it for the time being, but you know what I'm saying, he ended up getting, catching feelings for that one and wanting to be with the side chick. I hate that too. It just goes back to say, people losing time, and got to be on the same page. Got to be on the same page.
You got to. Pamela said it's hard because if the man shows one more attention than the other, there's going to be jealousy. Yeah, it's going to be jealousy. Every person has a little flirtation. You know what I'm saying? Even just a smile or how you look, and they're not knowing it, but you might think it's flirtation, and they're thinking it's being friendly, nice to you. Nothing being flirtatious about it. That do happen. And Denise Griffin said, I ain't doing no sharing. If that either I'm the one or either I'm the one and only you, or could get them stepping. Okay, then they said she gonna be the only one. She not taking nobody else, but just her.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, they too. I guarantee you, if we could do a survey of the United States and ask people that, hey, are you down for polygamy or not, and why? I guarantee you that it would be more people down for just one-on-ones than the monogamy than the polygamy. I guarantee you that.
You think so?
I know so. I know so for sure. Yeah. But the way things going nowadays, you kind of, it's too.
Miss AB Empire said, Pamela's not. It's all your understanding, Polly. I don't understand Polly. It's all on you understanding Polly. I guess I don't understand how I go then. I guess I'm behind on how I go.
Well, I guess what she was saying in that maybe there's more understanding there than we are accepting or actually seeing. That's what she's saying. She's saying that in polygamy there is more understanding. There's not no jealousy. I can't speak on that because I ain't never just dealt with a polygamy type of relationship like that. I can't vouch for that, but I'm pretty sure that's what she means. You done been in a polygamy relationship before?
I ain't never been in there like that before.
No, I was asking AV. She said maybe she know.
Maybe she could tell us something we don't know, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I've never been in one.
Have you been in a polygamy relationship before, AB? That's my question. I'm nosy.
No, let me just make this clear. I am not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at McQuid, TT, Monea, Mrs. Scott, L. Breeze. Y'all are grown women. I'm not mad at nobody. Y'all haven't did anything to me to make me upset, that make me don't want to talk to you all, make you not want to be my friend. I have no problem with none of y'all at all. And Miss McQuid, please don't get upset, Miss McQuid. I love you. I have nothing to say bad about nobody. Y'all haven't did anything to me. I don't know what was said, but I know from what point I know, y'all good with me. I'm not mad at nobody.
Salute to Salute to my bro past that I just seen them. Salute to you, bro.
Oh yeah, he in the building. He in the building. He in the building.
Salute, bro.
AB says to each his own. I want me a she said she want her boyfriend.
Together, like
I
y'all, it's not
didn't say.
like girlfriend and boyfriend together, or two separate relationships. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. She said she want a girlfriend and a boyfriend. So
Yeah. Yeah, she did say that, did she?
hmm
I thought maybe it was just typed in wrong.
No, she made no. That ain't no typo at all. She be look the emoji face. Tell it all. She meant that.
Most certainly did, huh?
Yeah.
Most certainly did.
She say it ain't no fun if the friend can't get none. That's what she say. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Denise, more quick, we can shout out to you and two things. Says she miss y'all, that y'all had did nothing to do with, had nothing to do with it, but caught you in it. Yeah. Everybody, I love everybody. No, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. I love everybody. I want everybody to get along.
Yeah, I do. I'm starting to see. I'm confused now. I'm starting to see things. It's bothering me now.
That's why I said, you can't really hear everything that go on when you arguing slow. You heard things that you thought you heard, but you didn't hear. You heard things that you didn't hear. You know what I'm talking
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, together. See,
Yeah.
I told you, look, together in all caps.
Okay, Miss AB, you better go, dear girl.
Hey, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are my sisters.
Yeah.
My place. I love y'all, man. I hate to see y'all upset, distraught, or uncomfortable about a situation, but family get into it, y'all. Our families get into it, and our families. What I ain't gonna say our families do, but our family that we have should be able to talk and talk it out and come to an understanding, and at least be cordial. You know what I'm saying? You might not like that person no more because of a side that person might have showed you. That's cool, fine and dandy, and it's called life. However, if you are positive enough or willing and able, please don't allow it to friendship to be lost on account of honor, because the way things going nowadays, we gonna need each other at some point, because we are seeing each and every day that the government is not for us, and we literally are out. We are literally by ourselves.
Right,
So
right. And see, I need those ladies. I love those ladies. I need them. They're spiritual women. They fun. They laugh. So nothing's gonna make me change my mind. I can't. I'm like this big slump. If me and you together, we are kicking, we hanging out, we friends, we kicking and hanging out, and we got the same friend or whatever. If you get mad at that person, it's not fair for me to get mad at that person.
right, no, that's not that you didn't get into it with them. Y'all got your own thing. Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
right.
It's too much of that going on this YouTube. Like,
You're
for
right.
real. One person if A get into it with B, C through Z ain't got nothing to do with that. A and B need to sort it out. Now C through Z might come as friends to try to help mend it back together.
Right,
But ultimately C through Z don't have anything to do with A and B.
right,
So yeah,
right.
that ain't
I
yeah.
ain't never been that kind of person, but they mad or I ain't gonna talk to them either. I
Nah.
I ain't never been like that, even through school. Anything. If anything, I be trying to mend it back. I be trying to mend it together. You know what I mean? Not trying to. Yeah. I try to mend it together. Not trying to be mad at nobody, but I'll try to be. Want y'all to work it out. Be the person with the reasonable voice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
that's where I would rather be, on something like that, But no, I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? I know how to be friends with people and and turn and not be mad at them because you mad at them. I've been through that when I was young. I know how to handle things like that. So, I'm not gonna be mad at nobody that's want me to be mad at somebody. So I'm not gonna be like that. That's not my intentions at all.
Agreed, agreed. I'm the same way, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. The life expectancy of a human being on Earth is dropping. So you never know what the day or time you gonna die or leave this world. Let it
Hmm.
not be on bad terms with somebody, because ultimately you can alter somebody's life by not getting over a situation. You don't want to be mad at somebody that you love and they die. You didn't get to apologize or say goodbye.
Yeah, you know how
That's
how
the
bad that
worst
hurt.
feeling in the world.
Yeah, that
That's the
hurt.
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that hit you
People,
hard.
people, people go crazy. People kill themselves, get suicidal, all behind stuff like that. So, let that sink in for real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Ain't nothing on this world, nothing in this world that serious to where you don't talk to somebody unless it's a moral and immoral line is crossed. Now there are some things that you just can't. Hey man, you having sex with your husband or my wife and all. There's okay. We know there's things out there that you cross the line. It's a wrap with you. I'm cutting that cord. But if it's just something simple as a simple misunderstanding, yeah, we gotta mend that. We gotta make that. We
yeah.
got
You do.
at least we need to get on the line. I hear you and how you feel. You hear me and how I feel. And if we can't agree with each other, then we'll just disagree to agree with each other and still keep it cordial. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You never know.
right.
I'm telling you, you never know when you're gonna need somebody out here. Two heads is better than one. Three will make the world turn.
Okay. Miss Helen said, regardless of everything, we have to continue to love and respect each other to coexist because we are fond of each other. And she said she enjoyed the show. Thank you, Miss Helen. And you're right, Miss Helen. We do have to do that. We got to
Mm,
keep everything together. Like some said, three heads better than one. You be a killer with three. Most definitely. Most definitely. Monell said nobody mentioned her. I love Perp. I call Perp. We cut through is such a IT and don't mention the other party. Yes, yes, Denise. I mean, yes, Monell. We do talk all the time. We laugh, we talk, and I like talking to people. I like, you know, being fun of other people. So I'm at home now. I'm not working now, so they give me something to do. And more shit I can mend and everything, and laugh and talk and everything. So they give me something to do. They have me going. They keep me from being sad or keep me from thinking bad thoughts or whatever, or going to depression stage. So they keep me motivated. They keep me happy when they laugh and talk with me. So yeah, I do enjoy them. I really, really do. I enjoy them a lot. And you just don't know um when you're a friend to someone how big of a help it can really be to that person, because you never know when that person is in need at that time and they can call upon you. That's one of the
yeah,
friendships that I mentioned about tonight. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. When I start coming around over to over this way, I saw the love and I saw the genuine and I saw y'all how y'all kick it and I saw the loyalty and the companionship
Yeah.
and that's what I was drawn by. I was drawn by the conversation, the love and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we all need that.
Yeah.
I came from where I didn't from a place where that there was non-existent. So of course, I'm speaking on from a place to where it was dark, and now it's light everywhere. So I mean, by all means, I'm not trying to make nobody friends or nothing like that, but I will say this, ladies, please make an attempt to try to work it out or have some type of a cordial grown woman conversation to where maybe you can find out if there was a misunderstanding without any without calling each other B's and H's and all of that, and just get your point across, and after that, if it doesn't work, then cool, because you don't let each other know, hey, this is how I feel about it. I done heard how you feel about it. We cool. It's all good. But I love each and every one of y'all, period. And I ain't met now one of y'all in person ever, but I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, period. Because I know I have to love myself and love everybody to get into heaven. And trust me, I done done a lot of wrong in my time that I need to make up for anyway. So
That's true.
where I
Fact.
do,
That's true.
I'm human and anger do get the best of me. But at the same time, let's make it work. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm gonna get on. Get on. Over here, sis. I appreciate you having me up. And allow me to speak.
Okay. Okay.
I appreciate. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, ladies. I love each and every one of you, beautiful queens down there in the chat. One more thing I will say. Me and my bro, Big Josh, is starting. He's starting up the Man Talk.
Come back, Big Slump. I don't know what happened. Let me drop the link for you again. My bad. Let's see. Come back. Hit the link, Big Slump. I'm sorry. Hit the link. Yeah, I love Big Slump. He always makes some good senses when he come up. He talks the truth, you know. Okay, there you go, Big Slump. Now, what you were saying, Big Slump?
Okay. You just hit. I was just backstage. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. And what'd you say now?
No, what I was saying is Big Josh, Hustle House Media. My little bro, he's he do Man Talk Tuesdays. We starting season 2 back up on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. Please, everybody, all the angels, Wicked, everybody, sis, past that, bro. Everybody, please come through. We got a fire show for everybody on Tuesday. Definitely need y'all in the building. Love y'all. And one last thing.
Okay.
For all you single ladies out there, if for whatever reason you wake up and you might have been wondering why you waking up with wet dreams, well, the reason is I was giving you a hug in your sleep. So now you know. I'll holler at y'all later.
Well said. Well said. Well said. As everyone know, I am doing a school drive, back to school drive. The school drive will start in August. Right now, I am taking donations, $1, $2, be fine. Just anything to buy a pencil, construction paper, scissors, notebook paper, folders, and things of that sort. Please donate to Cash App Vino Vino Entertainment TV if you care to donate or help out the kids out with school supplies for the summer. Every year, I will be doing this every year. It's for a donation drive for school supplies for the our young adults. We do know some people have the finances to buy things for our kids for their kids, and some of us do not have the finances to buy things for our kids. Even though we may work, we still do come up short, on money. So. And that's also the reason why I want to give it out to the communities. I want to go to different communities that hand out school supplies, not just one. I want to just at least go to about 3 or 4 within that one day for school supplies. Like I said again, if you care to donate for the school supplies donation, it is cash $, Vino Entertainment TV. And I thank you very much. If you just donate $1, 50 cents here, 50 cents there, it'll be very much appreciated and, you know, and very much respected, you know. I'm not asking for too much of nothing, you know. I just want to make sure we can be helpful in the communities with, you know, and grow. That's basically it. And I like to say, I thank everybody for coming in to visit with me. With Vino Entertainment. I thank McSlump. I thank Wicked Angel. You know, I thank the everybody came in to visit, you know, and to have fun, enjoy my show. Like I said, love yourself before you can love anybody. You know, tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you are the one. You know, I want to say the it, but you are the one. You know, remind yourself, you know, to be humble. Humble yourself sometime. You know, sometimes it's best to be quiet and let someone else talk. You know, just listen. If you can listen more than you talk, you might overcome some things that you didn't never know that you would find out what's going on because you're listening. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Like I said, once again, and blessings and blessings and blessings to you. And I hope to see you soon on the next show. I'm going to try to start doing my show more often, you know, to show my appreciation, show that I love my love for you all, and that I do appreciate you coming to the chat, just talking to me and hanging out with me. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your evening.